Now, I think my mama told me that you were in her drama class,
I was.
and that was her beloved class out of everything. Of course,
Yes.
she enjoyed teaching English, but she felt like drama is where she got to really teach, and she was able to bring some things out of y'all. And she talked
Yes.
about all the productions that y'all put on. So, kind of talk to me about drama class in high school.
Drama class was my safe haven.
Okay.
That's the class I looked forward to the most because Miss Wells allowed me different ways of expressing myself,
Mm-hmm.
without being potty mouth or without, it gave me something to do and it gave me something to believe in. And I felt like it was something I was good at
Mm-hmm.
because, even as a kid, I've always, I always do impersonations. I love movies like, the Five Heartbeats,
I could tell that from
Little
when you
Richard.
impersonated your teacher.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, okay, yeah, she good at this. I
Like,
peeped it.
I gravitated to movies with music and
Mm-hmm.
just more theatrical, feel and vibe because it literally gave me something to
Mm-hmm.
just like express myself with.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tried out and she stood up and she was like, Akitria, that was amazing.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, I'm like really good at this. And she would always tell me, one day you're gonna be my star student. And I just pray I'm here to see it. And like her words, they meant something to me because, it's easy to feel like you got something in you that you can't see.
Yeah.
And for someone else to see it. And then, you're dealing with different things in high school with, maturing, becoming a young lady, trying to figure yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
And, you got negative influences at home. I heard I wasn't going to be nothing. I was going to have 50 babies and it's just all kind of stuff, man, that you wouldn't expect from people that look at you every day.
Right.
You just wouldn't expect it. So for me to like make Miss Wells proud, and she was a tough teacher,
Right.
like she was tough. So to see that I could make her happy and make her proud, like I think that's why we like clicked. And I would stay, behind after school, and she would drop gems on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I would be like, "What is this lady talking about?" But I kind of understood what she was talking about, but it would just be random. Like it would be so random. She would walk out of class, and you know, her and Barbara is after school, so they would probably be talking about something. And she'd walk back in, and she just hit me with a quote.
Right.
And I'd be like, "What?" Well, where did that come from?
Yeah.
But yeah, she's given me like a lot to ponder on, far as introducing me to different genres of poetry, and her and Woods, different genres of poetry,
Okay.
different genres of music,
Mm-hmm.
pushing me to read, pushing me to, hey, when you get home, look up a word that you don't know. Or she, just go to the dictionary and pick a word you don't know. And
Right.
then you write about it. And I never forget, she said, Akitria, if you can write a sentence, you can write a paragraph. If you can write a paragraph, you can write a short story. If you can write a short story, you can write a movie. And that stuck with me because I'm
That's
like,
real.
she's right.
She's right. That's right.
And I told her, I was like, well, I love music, And she said, oh, get into poetry.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, and you can write you some poetry and you add a little tune and you got yourself some music.
That's true.
And that stuck with me
Yeah.
because I love writing and I love words. And she told me one day, very random, she just, after practice, and she's like, Akitria, words can be used to heal or harm.
Mm-hmm.
Try using yours for the greater good. And I don't even know if she remembers saying half this stuff to me,
Mm-hmm.
but I know it's been like 10 plus years and it's a lot she says, it sticks.
Mm. That's real. Well,
So
Shout out to my mama for being a real one. Mama, like I don't even know some of this stuff because my mama, she would go to work and get in that work mode and she was a totally different person. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like she looks at me. I'm, a totally different person to her when I'm out here doing my thing. In her eyes, I'm just that little boy. In my eye, that's my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so to hear all this stuff from you, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for saying that, because I'm learning stuff that I didn't even know what she was
Even
doing.
with the clip of the song I sent you yesterday, which I'm still working on. So she told me one day, she's like, is this something you really want to do? I said, as well, I love it. But I always have a problem with getting stage fright. That was my biggest issue, was stage fright. And one day, it was after I had messed up. I had messed up real bad for Christmas, the Christmas program. And I forgot the words. And I went out and I had my head down and I'm crying, I'm sobbing. And she held my chin up and she said, to be one of the greats, you have to study the greats. And then you pave your own road to success. And she said, you're going to fail. To be successful, you have to fail. It's a process. And but this was her baby. And she asked me a million times, are you sure you can do it? And I'm like, yes, ma'am. And I got up there and I flopped, like in the middle of Mary, Did You Know? And that was one of her most favorite Christmas songs. And I felt just terrible. But like I said, it stuck with me. And I don't know. I just feel like everything that's been leading up to my dreams, like coming into fruition, like one of the first people to like look at me and say, I believe in you enough to put you on a stage to see what you can do. And I'll never forget that. And when I blow up and become big, she's still gonna be here to see it, because I want, like, VH1, BET, when they interviewing her, asking her about me, like, that's gonna mean everything to me.
So we're going to claim that, you know what I'm saying? Want mama to be able to see that. Because when I told her I was just interviewing you right then, she started to chuckle and stuff like that. I said, she was just telling a story about you right then. You messing it up. She said, oh, okay. All right, so she going to love to see this.